here's some modeling going on. And the curves have already been set up, so it's just we're going to do some stuff like there's an extrude. Uh, we're going to be using uh, styles, which is kind of like a layers system inside of Moy to keep things separate. Yeah. There's an extrude. Here's another extrude, so you get the snap points there. Let's Boolean union that stuff together real quick and get it together. Let's see. Two solids, make those blue. Boolean union that. There's some issues here with me making sure I do this in the right order for fillets to work later on. So I just cut that. Notice Moy does Booleans with just 2D curves also, so I cut that out with just that curve right there. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Let's cut this stuff off right here. I think we can. Well, first, what we want to do is, I think we're ready to fillet there. Let me hide the curves here. I think I can fillet that there. 0.15, go way up there. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and then I can fillet that top one right there by the amount, which is just that little amount that was left there. That should work there. Let's get my curves back. Excuse me, I can do some cutting here. I think I'm going to do this from the left side. So again, Boolean should be, there's a Boolean diff with that curve there. I should be able to just do it with single curves, right? There we go. And then let's get back into 3D, make sure we got our thing set up. Yeah, so let's extrude that across. And we're going to use that as a cutting object. So I extruded it as a surface. Now I'm just extruding it up to get a solid. And make sure I have the same thing. Let's Boolean diff that away from the other one. That'll give me my curve right there. Now I think I'm good to just start doing some quick extruding to get these parts in line. And if you'll note, I'm just doing, the extrude works across, so I'm just getting the halfway point down through the middle of this just to make sure I'm punched into it pretty good. This one, I only need to go halfway into the middle of this one here, so right there is good enough for me. And then I think those are going to be good for Booleaning into the rest of the model at this point. Boolean union. And if that part of the model is done, I think then I can Boolean union that in. That'll give me a nice seam edge right there. There we go. Good seams, okay. And oh, forgot to do that one right there. Let's do a Boolean diff. We want to round those corners off, I think. So we'll Boolean diff with that curve right that I created right there previously. There we go. And now let's set up this backside over here. So a couple extrusions again. We'll extrude. That was my bottom plate. This is going to be a cutout, and I already have the height set up for that. So that's what's making it so quick, is I had already pre-set up the curves. Yeah, it's pretty quick to set up curves inside of Moy also. So I just didn't feel like I wanted to show that part for this point of putting this model together. I'm tired. Let's Boolean union all this stuff together. Let's get the colors going here. Boolean union. And that part's done, and then now we'll just do a quick loft. I think we're just about done here. Let's loft that. Did I hit it? There we go. And hide the construction curves. I think that's it. There it is. So that's modeling in Moy. It's really fun to do. I mean, all those snap points, you know, it has These are all the object snaps that are available that you can turn off and on, you know, points and centers and perpendicular and tangents and perps and mids and ends, and those all correspond to the edges showing, you know, this is all the stuff you wish you had in BobCad. So I mean, if I take a curve and I wanted the mid of that line, you know, the mid of that point is there, how about the center is right there? You see what I mean? So you know, coming in the top view, you know, the center of any of these circles is just available to you right there, all the quads. So you can, and then construction lines also are really cool. You know, you can just do that, and then you can just do an angle from there to there to there. So anyway, that's pretty cool, yeah. All right. And then so the easiest thing to do, a little cheaper, we're going to be cutting this in some expensive brass. So to get approval and, you know, final on the part and job for the customer, the easiest thing to do is just send it off to a 3D printing service and get a 3D print. You can see some grease all over it at this point. It fits right into the lock mechanism and functions. So we give it off to them, we get approval, and then now we go off to cut it on the machine. So talk to my brother. Maybe I'll go over to his place and get some footage of the cut actually happening and how we did it. Yeah, check it out. 3D printing.